Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Mezco Little Big Planet 2011 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Sackboy, this blue Sackboy includes a baseball hat and t-shirt and was an exclusive for the 2011 San Diego Comic-Con. The reason why Spot wanted to go back and not so much re-review this, but go back and have a look at this figure is because the Comic-Con is happening right now. It's in full swing or is wrapping up possibly by the time you guys are seeing this video. So I thought, you know what, go back, have a look at some of the exclusives that these companies were producing. Mezco, I think, did a really fantastic job on the Little Big Planet figurines. And I can't wait to get this opened up. I've had it for a bit. Can't wait to get it open, have a look inside at the Sackboy here. On the back of the package, Little Big Planet 4-inch figures. You can head over to www.littlebigplanet.com for more details, but more importantly, you can visit the entire Mezco catalog at www.mezcotoys, that's Mezco, M-E-Z-C-O, toys, T-O-Y-Z.com. But the figures that were available, a standard Sackboy in denim, features a pop-up lasso and sticker sheet. There was the Sackboy with dragon headdress with pop-up lasso and sticker sheet. And also there was the Sky with the Sky Sackboy with includes pigtails, wig, black dress, pop-up lasso, and sticker sheet. And I suppose I say Sackboy, Sack Girl, you know, there you go. But really some phenomenal looking figures. Again, I think Mezco just did a great job on these pieces. Having said that, Spot's going to take a break, get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Mezco Little Big Planet Sackboy 2011 San Diego exclusive. There's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. So, with the 2011 Comic-Con exclusive version of Sackboy, it is still the denim version of Sackboy, although the only thing that they've added is this really fun-looking San Diego Comic-Con t-shirt down below. Also, he does come with a hat with the Little Big Planet logo on the top there. Both the shirt, really, and the hat are removable. The hat very easily just pops right off. It sits on Sackboy actually quite well too, so depending on how high you want to have it or how low you want it, you can also take the hat really and have some fun. You can put the hat backwards on Sackboy as well. But again, like Mezco, I really loved these Little Big Planet figures, and luckily for me, they were available in most retail stores, and Spot just never got around to picking up as many as I had hoped. But there's just something about the game, and more importantly, there's just something about Sackboy that you just can't help but love. The details on Sackboy are very nice. Kind of, again, that canvas burlap style material on Sackboy, again, just painted blue because of the denim version here. And of course, he's got the stitch work around the top crown of his head and running down the sides of his face, or down the sides of his side of his face here as well. The stitch work also carries over into his arms and into his legs, and underneath the shirt is a little zipper, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But the expression on him is, again, how could you not enjoy a figure like this? You could come home and have a really lousy day, come in and just put your jacket on. You don't even really hang your jacket up, you just kind of throw it over the couch and you think to yourself, oh, I've had such a bad day. Why could this day have been so bad? And then you look over and Sackboy's just kind of sitting there. Maybe he's waiting for you on the couch. TV's already on. He hasn't made dinner yet because he wasn't sure what time you'd be coming home. But you kind of look over at him and you just think, you know what? Gosh darn it, you're right, Sackboy. You're right. Why am I letting this day get to me? You're right. Let's watch Wheel of Fortune, because Sackboy loves that. But before we take the shirt off, and I just want to show you guys the shirt itself is really nice, really nicely detailed. Nice stitch work around the neck area, around these sleeves, but more importantly, the San Diego Comic-Con logo is present on the front there. Now, there's no Velcro, which initially I thought there would have been for this figure. There's no Velcro on the back where you just simply unfasten it and you take it right off. In fact, the easiest way to do it is you would have to take the head off, which is actually just on a very simple ball joint. And then you have to take this entire shirt section off and kind of feed it in between his arms. The reason, though, that Spot wanted to take the t-shirt off was, again, just to show you the really awesome details that Mezco put into these pieces. Right down to a zipper, though it doesn't really zip up and down, a zipper that is an independent piece from the rest of this of his body. But you can see all the really neat stitch work that they've got running down the side of his body, the inside of his leg, and again, the around the wrist area as well. Despite the fact that also this is a 2011 release, the Sackboy 2 is really super articulated. As you've already seen, his head is on a very nice ball joint, so moving his head up and down, left and right, some really crazy poses you can put him into. Equally so, Sackboy does have a ball and socket hinge joint, so it allows the arm to move all the way around, but then also allows the movement in the arm forward and back. So you get quite a bit of movement also in his arms. Rotation, a standard swivel in the wrist. The legs appear to be on a standard swivel. It doesn't look like they have an independent hinge, but then they also swivel down at the feet section down below. Sackboy does have a singular peg on the underside of his one foot, though the Sackboy does not come with a display stand. At least the 2011 Comic-Con version did not come with a display stand. And then if you want, for good measure, you can also put the hat back on him if you want to be zany. But it's really such a fun piece. Spot wish he had picked up more of the Little Big Planet figures when they initially were in stores, because I've always really loved the design of the character, and again, I think Mezco just did a phenomenal job on this piece. It was certainly fitting enough for Spot to do the review finally of this guy, because again, with San Diego, Spot keeps looking at the fact that his finger's wearing a t-shirt. Even though this is now the San Diego Comic-Con 2014, Spot thought it was fitting enough to look at the 2011 San Diego Comic-Con version of Sackboy. A great figure. I'm going to give Sackboy here an 8.5. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look, even though Spot has such a tough time saying it, we're having a look today at the Mezco San Diego Comic-Con 2011 exclusive Sackboy. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.